Secrets of the Dead, where we personally resurrect famous actors from their graves. Today, I, Nguyen, your host, will personally resurrect Upton Sinclair from his graves with the permission of his dead wives. Before we start, I would like to clarify some information about Upton Sinclair. Upton Sinclair was born into a Southern aristocratic family on September 20th, 1878. He was a man of many identities, such as Clark Flynch, Frederick Garrison, and Arthur Sterling, and many others. But mostly all, he was best known as to be Upton Sinclair, the muckraker. He expressed many of his political thoughts and views into his writing. By the time he died in 1968, he has written over or nearly 100 novels, without including pamphlets. Now please give a warm welcome to Upton Sinclair. Hello everyone. This defeats the whole purpose of Rest in Peace, but since I'm out here, I might as well enjoy it. My bad. But you of all people should know about rigging up stuff. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I got something caught in my throat. Let's get started. I've always been amazed by your ability to produce nearly 100 books within your lifetime. How were you able to do that? As a child, I've always been fascinated in books. I was born into an impoverished Southern aristocratic family. My father was a liquor salesman and himself was an alcoholic. I started writing dime novels at the age of 15 to support myself, especially to attend New York City College. When you write a lot of books, you really get into it and it becomes at ease for you. Many people have considered you as to be a socialist crusader. Have you ever considered yourself as one? Well, my cause is the cause of a man who's yet never been defeated and is one whose God-given purpose. So I guess if they see that in me, then it's alright, I guess. Most of your writing seems to be influenced by your political views. Can you please tell the audience what your political views were and why do they appeal to you? Well, you know what? You should be happy that you have money. When I was small, I had no money. Even though I was a Southern aristocratic boy, I never had money. I was poor. Dirt poor. While my aunt, on the other hand, was filthy rich, But those two classes, I always been struggled by that. And this is why I have sympathy for the poor classes. Because I myself had to work hard and earn for what I got. Yes, it seems like you focus a lot on the middle class. Well, I guess, but I'm trying to reach out to everyone, not just the poor. I saw the unjust gap between the rich and the poor. That is one reason why I became a socialist. I wanted the rich to help the poor and help their lives better, not to make it worse. It's better if everyone help each other out. Most of your critics criticize you on your writing as to be commonplace or perhaps oversimplistic in your writing. Do you agree with that? Well, someone has to write for the masses, not just for a Harvard professor. Well, in my writing, I tried to make it simplistic. It's just for everyone. Not bad, not bad. I guess you're right. You know, your first 3 novels were semi-biographical novels and were very highly idealistic. But then you changed it. It became historic fiction. Why did you do that? Well, those novels weren't successful. Well, at least not those types of novels. Especially in the East and the West. And we'll be right back after this commercial.
Hamburgers. Hot dogs. Each day, Americans consume millions of pounds of meat. Where does it come from? Who makes it? Find out the answer in Upton Sinclair's latest novel, The Jungle. You will explore the meatpacking industry before government regulations. Witness the massive size of the stockyards, the horror of the slaughterhouse, and above all, the lives of the poor workers as they try to sustain a family. Praised by critics as being the next Uncle Tom's Cabin, Upton Sinclair's The Jungle is sure not to disappoint.
And welcome back from these commercials. Yeah, so I heard The Jungle was a great success. It created a major uproar. And even Roosevelt invited you to the White House. Can you please tell the audience who haven't read The Jungle what it is about? Sure, the novel is about a young Lithuanian man by the name of Jorgis who travels with his family and his fiancée to America in search of a job. They are surrounded by struggles and trying to live an American dream. But later on, as you discover the harsh reality of the meatpacking industry. But you have to read the book to find out what happens to Jorgis in the end. I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but let's just say it led to a government investigation which led to the Pure Food and Drug Act. Just be thankful that you have sanitary food now. You don't even want to know what the food back there was. But however, the critics' response wasn't what you wanted it. Wasn't your intended goal. Why? Yeah, you're right. I aimed for the public's heart, but I hit it in the stomach instead. What do you mean by that, man? Well, my purpose of the novel was to display the injustice of capitalism being played on the workers. The workers had to work endless hours and in return being paid very little. But the public, they took it for the unsanitary work conditions in the meatpacking industry. Many critics praised you on your evidence. Your description was so real. You bet they were. I spent 7 weeks of investigation. I spent endless hours questioning meatpacking workers. And even myself, I even took part of the job as well. And you know, boy, Chicago was cold. I almost nearly froze my butt off. Another one on your Facebook is like oil, man. It's like really good. Can you tell a quick overview about it? Well, this book is about Hardin's administration oil scandal which took place in Southern California. The main character is named Buddy, who is the son of an oil tycoon. He later befriends with a poor dude named Paul Watkins. Through this, he feels sympathetic towards his oil workers, even though he is a millionaire. You are also famous for your Lenny Budd series. Can you please tell us about them? Well, the novel is an 11-part series about an American named Lenny Budd, which gives an insider on American government from 1913 to 1949. And it is in World's End. I must congratulate you for your 3rd book in the series, Dragon Teeth, that won the Pulitzer Prize. Well, thank you. For those of you who haven't read it yet, it is about the study of Nazism. But sadly, unfortunately, we are running out short on time. So please stay tuned for the next show.